Hi, this is David Marsh with eminitradingstrategies.com. Today is September 14th, 2010. We're only about 5 minutes into the opening bell, and since the opening bell, we're already done trading for the day. Opening bell was about right here. We had a short normal system entry, quick winner, very nice trade. So thought I'd come back on here and try to catch a trade for the blog. I can potentially take a pullback trade short here at 11:14. Okay, I can also take an aggressive trade, which would be an EET, and take that to the long side up here. Now, what's good about this is that 70% of the time, they'll both be winning trades, the short pullback or the long EET. Now, with the trend really moving down, I'm going to take the pullback trade short, which right now is going to be at 11:14 short. Now, one thing I want to point out that I'm going with the trend, so I've got a little more risk reward. I'm risking 6 to make 4, where the EET I'm going to risk a lot less, but it's more of an aggressive trade. So let's go for the pullback trade 11:13.75. See pro indicators showing us our entries, and we'll see if we get a long EET as well. Now, if for some reason a pullback trade cancels and the EET is still available, we can take the EET long as well. Again, 70% of the time, they're both winning trades. Now, if the long-term filter had just changed directions, then that would be different. We would only take a short trade. Now, we already have an EET signal. We'd have jumped in right around 11:13, and it would have obviously been filled with a stop loss of 11:12. So this ended up May stopping out, don't know, but we didn't take it. We're still trying to get short the pullback trade. So EET was a loser. We didn't take that one. We're still trying to get south here, short here on the pullback trade. So this is probably going to adjust down one tick. Now this lighter color bar shows us there's some conviction. Let's go for 11:13 1/4. And see if we can grab a pullback trade. Now on the EETs, again, they're more aggressive, but you're risking less. And on the opposite side of that coin, if this market would have turned back around and we would have had a long NSE, you could take more profit off this trade. So it's not a bad trade. Just because you saw the trade lose, don't let that discourage any. They're still really good trades. I've got to get my order here to 11:13. Now so let's see if we can get up here and touch 11:13. There we are. Let's see if we can get filled. Now, if I'm not filled and price comes down to the profit of 11:12, then I would cancel the order because the trade is already over. But I am filled, 11:13. Again, we already got our one and done today. Great day. Let's just see if we can grab another point profit and wrap it up for the day. At least I got a decent video for the blog. So you got to see an EET, and you're seeing a live pullback trade. EET lost by a tick, came down or stopped us out, turned right back around. Again, I like the EETs. They're a little more aggressive than a pullback trade. Okay? But again, you're risking less and you potentially can make more. Now you can make more on these pullback trades too. For example, if the long-term filter has just gone short, which it didn't, but if it had just gone short, we could actually stay in this trade even longer to try to run it down more. But the long-term filter's been short, so it's not really a factor in our trading. So we're simply just going to go for the 4 ticks on the pullback trade. So it's still playing around. If it does hit 11:12 even, I've got Ninja set up to take my stop loss down to entry. But until then, I've got to give it some room to play. So I've gotten a lot of emails. I've been doing a lot of normal system entry videos. So a lot of guys have been asking, and a lot of gals too, to see some more EET videos and some more pullback videos. So I'm going to attempt to grab an EET, a couple EET videos, and a couple of pullback videos so you guys can really see the full gamut of things. So we just let this trade cook. It's kind of still deciding what it wants to do. Hopefully she'll run down here and get us off at 11:12 for a nice profit. And then again, we had that nice short trade here, and that was a nice one and done, and perhaps a second winning trade here. And that's my point. We trade for daily income. We trade for point profit. Some of my students trade for 2 to 3 points a day. There's nothing wrong with that. Technically, I'm doing that today because I already took this trade on my personal account. Now I'm trading on my blog account, as I call it. So technically I am trading for more than one point a day, but I'm really just trying to show you the system and all the different aspects of it. So let's see if we can touch down here to 11.12 and bail off with another point. But again, we're getting real tight. You can see it, and we're getting into a very tight 4 tick trading range. So it's probably going to break out at some point, either down or up. We'll just see what it does here. So now one thing I need to add now, if we were to get a normal systematic to the long side, I have to disregard that because I'm already in a trade. Which, by the way, I also want to point out that if we were in this EET and it didn't get stopped out, and then we got the NSC, we could then stay in the CET even longer. So that's one of the benefits that offset the aggressiveness of the EET. I hope that makes sense. So, all right, I'm going to pause this video for just a moment. I don't want it to get too long, and I'll come back here when price gets right back down here if it starts heading back up. Okay, we're back. Price has touched 11.12, so my stop loss is down at entry. Hopefully we'll get filled here live, and and there we go. So we got another point profit. Nice NSC that we did in the room, and a nice pullback trade short. So let's go ahead and wrap it up. Thanks for watching.